Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ryan Miller, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Xbox One and everything Xbox One. My thoughts in bullet points: the good, the bad, and the ugly of what Microsoft is doing, what they have done, and what they're planning on doing in the future. So, first things first. Let's talk about the good. The good is that there will be games that are going to be released on your 360 for a full year, and you get 2 games for free. The first game they released is Fable 3. I recommend you download that game if you have not already played it. The other games, they haven't really set them as official release dates for them, but I imagine it's going to be every 2 weeks. Check back in. The first other game that they announced was Halo 3 and Assassin's Creed 2. Alright, so that's the good. The other good thing, as far as that goes, is it seems like they're going to leave the 360 around for a little bit longer, and a lot of you are probably wondering, why is this good news? For those of you that are complaining so much about the Xbox One, this is kind of good news for you, because the 360 is a great console. Let's not get that wrong, because that's mainly the reason why it's been around so long. But anyway, it's a good system, so they said that they were going to bring new content to it continually for years to come. And I watched that, and they said that at E3. So this is official news. So I don't know how long it's going to stay out, but it seems like it's going to be out for a little bit longer. And I know you guys want to play next gen. If you want to play next gen and you don't want to be always online, get the PS4. And for those of you that like Microsoft so much, don't bash me, because you know I'm freaking right on this. Don't try to pull some crap like, oh, well, the always online thing isn't that big of a deal. Okay, yes and no. There's some people out there that don't have internet, especially in the military, that can't play this thing. That's got to be annoying for them, and you know it's not going to affect me, and it's not going to affect most of us in America. But let's be honest, what they did is stupid. They're ripping people off at some point in time. You know, the used games thing. Moving on from that, that's another bad, well, kind of a bad thing for some people. For me, I honestly don't care. I don't think this is a deal breaker. The deal breaker here is having to be always online for some people. The really big thing that's kind of a deal breaker for me is the Kinect always having to be connected. Now, that being said, hopefully the Kinect isn't like always connected to have you do motion things, which I imagine is not going to happen that way. Most of the game that they showed off at E3 for the hardcore gamers is mainly just voice commands, which I'm all for. Voice commands. Voice commands, usually voice software nowadays is really good. So that's not a problem. So down to the nitty gritty, how many people is the always online thing going to affect? Is it going to affect half the population of the U.S.? No. And actually, this guy that I watched the video for, he did, some researching and stuff. He said that like 70 to 75% of the people in America are always connected to the internet, playing online. Whether it be playing solo or just playing online multiplayer. Those that have Xbox Live and PSN, which is the PlayStation Network, are pretty much always connected to the internet anyways, no matter what they're doing. So really, this isn't that big of a deal. It's just having to think about always being connected scares a lot of us. And I'm not saying it's not a great idea, because it's not. Because PS4, let's just be honest, they bashed them and destroyed them to the ground with, we don't support always online. Used games, yeah, we're all for that. Indie gamers, we're all for that too. So they pretty much sold people over. And plus, the system's $400, not $500, so that's going to win a lot of people over. I'm not saying that the Xbox One is going to be a horrible system. We'll see. I will break down the system for you in person when I buy this thing. I will tell you what it does without this, without always being online. What does it make you do? I will make it so simple for you guys and make it firsthand that this is what the system does and doesn't. So, that being said, here's the thing. I will be buying the Xbox One and also the PS4. I'm not really one for the other. I don't really prefer one over the other. The only reason I really like the Xbox is for some of its exclusives. Obviously, Halo 5 and 6. That is the main reason why I'm getting this thing. The other reason is I think it has cool features like live streaming video, seeing your achievements and how your friends achieve them, being able to integrate your own achievements from the developers. That's a cool idea, and stuff like that. Like Forza Motorsport's a good game, all that stuff. And PlayStation has good videos too, and so that's why I'm getting both systems. I mean, I really want to get the PS3 and the PS4 and the Xbox One and have a 360. So for those of you that say, oh, well, this system's better and this system is, really, it just caters to how you want to play and what games you want to play as well, as far as the content goes. And for those of you that don't know already, PlayStation is also going to be paying for online $5 a month. So there you go. It might be better for you because you're having to pay for this thing and they might have better security so they won't get hacked again. But anyway, I don't want any negative comments on this video too much about the Xbox One. I already know all this. I've read them all everywhere. Really, what console is the best one? The one that suits you and the one that you can handle and the one that's for you and whatever else. I really don't think that really PlayStation 4 won E3. Let me tell you who won really quick. The publishers and the developers, because we had a lot of exclusives announced, like Battlefront 3 and Mirror's Edge 2 or prequel or whatever it is, and all these great games that we wanted to come out are coming out. So hats off to them. We the gamers have also won too because we wanted this and we got it, and that's all I want to say. So buy the system that fits you best. If you don't always want to be online, then do what I told you. Buy the PlayStation 4, 360, whatever. We can find a way around this, and hopefully in the future Microsoft might change their always online policies, use games and all that stuff. So God bless. Have a great night, day, whatever. It's been fun. Alright.